Hello YouTubers and welcome to another Master of Puppets on the Road video. I hope the music is okay, it's not too loud in the background, copyright strikes, you know. But I'm all the way out in Canton at the Trillium Canton location. I'm meeting up with Nick. You guys probably know him if you've been watching on YouTube for a while. Nick did What Cheers beer reviews, and he's coming here to meet up soon. He's on the way. But I had to go ahead and get my first beers. I mean, this is just, it's crazy. Straight from the source, freaking Trillium. And I can smell my beers from here, which is crazy. But it's a very nice place. I mean, it's huge. It's much bigger than I expected. And then, I don't know if they had this before. I know Joe went here, and he just went here to get cans and then out. But now they have like an outside tapping room, or like beer garden area, which is where I'm sitting. And yeah, we're going to try some beers straight from the source. The first of which is this bad boy. Double dry hop 4 Point. I gave this beer a hundreds back in the day. And that was like, what, 2 weeks old can? And this is straight from the source, straight on tap. So let's see here. And it's Citron Columbus, this double dry hop. Okay. So I actually thought it was Nelson, but they have like the Nelson version, and they have, I think it's also Galaxy inside. So we start off with the double dry hop. Check it out. Haze for days. It smells so good. Oh my god. It's a bit crazy drinking these, like one of the most like hyped breweries. It's just yeah, but no, super pungent aroma. Like it's so juicy. Like this is like the epitome of citro hops. But yeah, it's got a bit of a dankness, but huge like sweet citrus, tangerine, pineapple, mango as well. Smells freaking fantastic. But with the sunlight and everything, you can almost smell it skunking a bit already. Well, let's try it. Cheers, guys. That is pretty fucking amazing. That is so good. Wow. That is as fresh as it gets. It's like super juicy. And I'm impressed because it doesn't have like a touch of green note or anything. A lot of people say when you get like super fresh, like a lot of these New England IPAs, I don't know about Trillium, but some of them, they tend to have that kind of green hop matter thing. This doesn't whatsoever. It's just like super juicy citrus fruit. And it's so drinkable. Super drinkable, like super soft, pillowy mouthfeel. And then just like intense sweet citrus, pineapple, mango, passion fruit flavors. Perfect mouthfeel. And it's just like that sweet, juicy flavor without being too much, balanced with a subtle hint of dankness. But it's not. It does have a little bit of bitterness, but it's nothing crazy. Man, that's up there. I mean, if I had to grade it on the regular scale, I'd probably still go hundreds. But yeah, it's 2 thumbs up. Probably the best pale ale on the trip so far. Well, not probably, it is. So we're moving on to Double Dry Hop Congress Street. So this other one was 6.5%. This is 7.2. This is an IPA. So. But and I also hope the lighting is okay. It's really hard to get proper lighting. Like the sun is everywhere, but it looks like it's kind of okay. But yeah, so 7.2%. This is Galaxy and Columbus hop. So Galaxy is a great hop, and I think I reviewed one of the Congress Streets, but this is the double dry hop one. I can't remember which one, but let's check it out. Also, like yeah, it's pretty much the same color. I mean, almost no difference. It may be a little bit darker than Congress Street, but let's check it out. Oh, that is like overload of sweet honeydew melon and cantaloupe melon. I don't think I've ever had a New England IPA with this much amount of like melon character, or like with the Galaxy hops. What the hell? But I've also never had one from over here that's fresh. That is intense. It's again, as I said with the others, with the sun, it feels like on the aroma it's already starting to skunk a little bit, but that's to be expected with beers like this, and you know, that amount of hops. But huge Galaxy note, but it has like Starburst candy and stuff like that as well. But the melon character is just crazy, and it has some like papaya, mango, not this tropical fruit, more sweet. This smells great. Let's try it, guys. Cheers. God damn. These guys are killing it. That is just with the aroma, overdose of melon character. Like cantaloupe and sweet honeydew melon like really intense. I always got that from Galaxy, but I've never had it like in this amount. And I think it's a play on both the Galaxy hops, but also like the yeast esters. Oh, that is great. That's just so cantaloupe forward, but it even has like the slightest touch of like kind of like candied stone fruits. And then again, the sweet, mainly papaya in terms of tropical fruit. Actually, it's fun because like having it this fresh, it's more easy to pinpoint the actual tropical fruit. Like often when we've had them in Europe, it's been like, oh, it's like this and this, but this is just like straight from the source. And you just like it is exactly papaya and like cantaloupe and honeydew melon. This is crazy. Oh, so good. This is a 2 thumbs up beer, man. What the hell are you gonna do? This is fucking great, and I'm really looking forward to try some of their stouts. That's some like bourbon barrel aged coffee thing. This Perpetuate something series. They have sours, they have lots of stuff. But I think we'll sit and enjoy this until Nick comes around. And we're gonna do a tour of the facilities, drink some more awesome beer, and hope for a damn great video. So, cheers, guys. And I don't know if it would be exactly 100 this one. I might like this one a bit more. I don't know. Maybe it is. It's just crazy. So let's leave it at that and say cheers and see you guys around when Nick arrives. Okay, guys, I'm back with more samples, but there's someone here. Look, it's Nick.
What's up, YouTube?
This guy.
Holy shit! It's been a minute, hasn't it?
More than a minute.
a couple of years.
Yeah, this is.
Oh man.
Well, this is pretty crazy. We're meeting finally in real life.
This guy just stumbled into my land here.
Yeah, walking into his brewery, and all of a sudden I'm there, or where you work.
Oh man, it's so good. It's so good to be back.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't. And you haven't been on YouTube.
No, but I miss you guys. I really do. I miss everybody.
Yeah, I mean, Nick did a lot of cool stuff. I think most of you guys who follow me know Nick. And a lot of you guys who've been hunting rare stuff knows Nick. Yeah. Because he reviewed a lot of the hype whales back in the day.
Those days are behind me. Retired whale hunter. Now I just work at Trillium.
No. But then you don't have to hunt anymore, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Right there. So we're carrying on trying some more beers. Nick is awesome enough to show me around and hang out here and just treating me, really.
We haven't even done anything yet either.
No, we just drank beer.
He's about to get the VIP experience here.
It's gonna be great. So we're trying a few beers.
Yeah.
Which one are you having?
I am enjoying the Permutation number 49 with the El Dorado and lactose. And so we're doing a permutation series. We've been doing it for a long time now.
It's like experimental, like small batch beers, right?
Yeah, just all different one-offs of playing around with different hops and different malts and stuff like that. It could be any style, honestly. It doesn't have to be hoppy beer. So we've done a lot of big stouts, done a lot of like fruited sours, and it just sort of gives the brewers an opportunity to experiment and play around with stuff that you normally wouldn't see.
It was funny when you got it. You had the Simcoe permeation, which was number. What number was that?
51.
Yeah, which was like, quite Simcoe forward, a bit dank, big pineapple. But we mixed them up, and I actually pinpointed that this one was made with El Dorado hops without knowing what beer it was.
It's sweet. It's got lactose, a lot of mango, a lot of
creamsicle, like orange flavor.
Yeah, like orange creamsicle. Yeah, that one's awesome. This one is the Eno beer. It's a collaboration we did with Monkish. This one is just incredible. Yeah, it's brewed with muscat juice. Just really funky. Got a lot of white wine, zesty kind of like, I don't know, orange, white grape, peach notes with a bready, crackery kind of finish to it. And you haven't even tried this one, so go for it on camera. So that one,
it's much more funky than I expected, and corked like oaky.
It's very oaky. I get
Vinous. I was told it's Vinous and not Vinous, but some people say Vinous.
Vinous, yeah.
Vinous, Vinous, I don't know.
So wild ale with muscat juice. So it's very effervescent too, kind of like a champagne.
It's very champagne-like. You know what it reminds me of? Like the whole kind of like Mikkeller did the Cuvée Brut style stuff. You know, like where he did like champagne-inspired hoppy beer, which is like something like some kind of like farmhouse base, Brettanomyces, lots of carbonation, and then Nelson hops. it reminds me of something like that, just without the Nelson, really. But
Super
it's
spritzy.
really super spritzy. Very, like, this is like the beer you give to wine lovers and say, like,
Yeah.
hey, try this. And they're like, whoa, it tastes like a...
It's between a wine and a
It is.
like a champagne.
A champagne,
and
yeah.
That's a very unique one we do with Monkish,
That's very nice.
and
That is very good.
So if you guys ever come around Trillium, the Permutation series is ongoing, and like I said, it's all different
kinds of-
styles, and we've been putting out a lot of different ones lately. In fact, speaking of that, Peter has the
one.
Permutation 52.
Yeah, and 47. But this is like a series I must try here as well, because I'm never going to try this again, you know.
They are
The
one-offs,
cans you
and that's
might
it.
be able to trade for or whatnot, but this stuff...
The stuff you gotta come get. I mean, some of it we can,
But I would
some
say-
of it we bottle, but
I would say my favorite of these two, I mean, they're completely different beers, really, but I really dig the creamsicle flavors on the Eldorado.
Yeah.
But that one is also quite nice. But I also, like, the other one I had was the 47, which is the Gose with strawberry, banana, cherry, and sea salt. I'm not getting too much banana, but I'm getting loads of strawberry and cherry.
yeah, a lot of cherry, a lot of strawberry.
Really refreshing. And I see they do like Omnipollo with like a slushy on top as well.
We do this. We're doing the slushies now, just as a top for some of the beers, but especially for the ones that are like more refreshing. But
It's a bit warm now, but it's got some very nice, like, slight salinity, a big cherry, lactic sourness. Just like nice, kind of like, if you can say clean sour. I guess that might be a kettle sour. I'm not entirely sure.
yeah,
The Gose. I know a lot of people do the Gose and Berliners as kettle sours,
I'm not 100% sure on that one actually, but
but this
it is
one,
refreshing.
this was Permutation 52. So you guys have been
Yes.
playing around with adjuncted Imperial stouts for a bit.
A lot of adjuncts in our collaboration. Imperial Stouts. This one is not a collaboration. A lot of you guys that follow like the rare Trillium beers probably know about
It's
like
so almond heavy.
it's yeah. You guys probably know about our like a lot of collabs with Jay Wakefield and
and you did like
with
the
the Veil, like
yeah.
the Macaroon and the Vanilla Truffle. This one's just
And you did
one
that
of
other
ours.
one, like the coffee, the tiramisu as well.
Tiramisu, yep.
Yeah.
This one is with coffee, vanilla, and almonds,
Yeah.
and it's almost 13%.
Yeah, which is quite well hidden. I mean, it's also
Yeah.
because it has big sweetness, but for me, it's like huge sweet, like almond character, and then you're getting like nice coffee notes. There's also some licorice tones to it, and then vanilla,
But extremely creamy, extremely smooth.
and as I said, biscotti like.
Yes. I get sort of like a dessert cocktail vibe from it. When it almost doesn't even taste, you forget that you're drinking a beer.
Yeah.
Especially one that's almost 13%.
Yeah. It's partly bourbon barrel aged,
It is partially barrel aged, bourbon barrels, yeah.
because you do get like hints of oakiness and a bit of that sweetness, and I think the sweetness from bourbon plays in with the almond, amplifying almond even more. Because I get a lot of almond character from bourbon barrel aging as well. That's really nice. None of the beers here I've had so far.
So depending
it's
on
not
when
something
you-
I expect to get.
Yeah, depending on when you guys see this video, actually, now that I'm saying this, all 4 of these beers are available if you're looking to trade for them. They actually
nice.
are. This particular lot is available.
In bottles.
We did do bottles of the 52, we did do cans of the 47 Gose, and we did do cans of the 49, and we did bottles of the NO beer with Monkish as well, small bottles. Big bottles on the 52. So if you guys are traders, if you're after watching Peter and I talk about them, you can probably try to trade for them.
So like, I'm gonna do my thumbs. Say 1.5 on the Gose, the Permutation 47. 175 on the collab with Monkish, the NO beer.
NO beer, yep.
2 thumbs up for the Eldorado one, the Permutation 49, because it's like so creamsicle like.
It's almost dessert-like in,
Yeah.
in a like IPA way, you know. It's very creamy, very sweet, but the flavors are
That's
just
really good. It's also got a
out.
good kick of dankness.
yes. It's
It,
a little bit
it
dank.
reminds me of when I had the Eldorado cutting tiles, but it's just even more creamsicle like because of the lactose addition. And I'll say 175 on the
52.
52 to leave it a bit room if they do a full barrel aged.
Yeah.
It is really good. It is really good. But yeah, so
We'll get a couple more samples in this guy and then
Yeah,
we'll give him a tour. So
this is gonna be great, guys. Stay tuned.
tuned.
Stay tuned for amazingness at Trills.
Cheers, guys.
Shouldn't cheers in water.
I know,
cheers
right?
in beer, right? Gotta stay hydrated. Trying some more beers now, guys.
What's up, guys?
We gotta do this.
Try
What are we
and-
trying with, or what am I trying?
This is going to be the Black Currant Soak, which we just released today in 330 milliliter format.
Oh, that's cool. That's the first, isn't it?
Well, it's not quite a first, but we just transitioned over to 330 milliliter from 750s for our wild ales. which we'll be doing for our larger stouts and stuff like that soon.
That's a good idea because
Yeah.
750 of a stout, it's a lot.
It's
unless
a lot.
you're sharing it.
Yeah, so for the wild ales, we've got down the smaller format, which is awesome. So obviously this is brewed with a lot of black currant and aged on oak barrels. So he's got to take a look at this one. I have not even had this because it just came out today, and we just came here this afternoon. So
I mean, it looks gorgeous. It looks like blackcurrant juice. Or
tons of black currant, yeah.
Super hazy blackcurrant. And blackcurrant, I love blackcurrant in sours. One of my favorites is from a brewery in Sweden called Blackerias. They make a great blackcurrant sour as well, but wow, it's also much more funky than I expected. Like really funky blackcurrant, actually. Yeah, like that's interesting. It's something I often associate with American sours that's not as funky as the Europeans. But this definitely got like a good kick of like musty farmhouse, and then the big blackcurrant notes.
Yeah, it's just that whole series is quite exceptional.
It's sour,
very tart.
Ooh, but that's good. But it's blackcurrants are sour.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
really sour, and it's like loads of sour blackcurrant. I will say though, there's more. The funk is there in the flavor, but the aroma is a bit more pronounced. But that's really nice. It's mouth puckering. Like,
Oh, that
really,
smells so lovely though.
Right.
It's got a really like dark fruit,
Yeah, dark fruit, not just black, but the melange of like the darker berries.
dark like very jammy kind of dark fruit character.
Yeah, super jammy. Like it's like black currant jam, and like there's like that nice
Yeah.
lactic sourness as well on there. More soft funk. Great mouthfeel. What was the ABV of this one? 6.3.
6.3. I really get
Really good mouthfeel.
an aggressive amount of tartness up front. It's very refreshing, very pleasant.
Yeah. It's like Ribena, which is a cordial mixer we have in Denmark.
I mean, it's about 90 degrees out here right now in Canton, Mass. I'd say this is honestly is about as refreshing as you're gonna get. Yeah, it's pretty lovely. I do get the oak. I do get that wheat kind of character.
Yeah. I agree with the oakiness. Oaky is like less is there on the back end. It's making it a bit like Vinny's.
Yeah, especially because it's warming up so fast. Like you're really
Yeah,
tasting
right now?
everything.
Yeah. It's very nice. Oh, it puckered.
Very mouth puckering mid palate, the finish, but
Very good stuff.
very honestly like balanced considering.
How sour it is and what
How
kind
sour
of fruit
it
is
is.
in there.
Yep.
But this one
Moving
is,
on to the opposite end of the spectrum.
Gotta try some stouts as well because I'm a big stout guy.
So we
Well, just look at the carbonation going up slowly on the glass there.
Oh,
Looks like this is dense.
This is a sticky beer. This is a sticky dessert beer. So, as before, he tried the 52 Permutation. This one is actually a collab we did with the Veil, and it is honestly just a huge Imperial Stout brewed with coconut and brown sugar. And there, there's really not much else to say about that except it's a huge pastry stout, which is really what everyone wants these days.
I just had a sip on my finger and started smiling.
This one is a little bit lighter than the 52. It's 12.3. But you can, like he just said,
But
you
it
can
just
just
looks
see
so
how,
fucking
you can
thick.
see how thick and creamy it is. It's
Like
also
when you
like
swirl it in the glass, I mean, it generates some head, but the bubbles just like slowly climbs up because there's.
it almost looks like a nitro pour.
It does.
It looks like a
Because
nitro
it's so
as
thick.
you can probably show them that as it's like moving. You tilt the glass up and down. Yeah, you can see how it's sort of creating this like cascading nitro effect.
It is. And it's like usually when you get to do these big ass Imperial stouts, and loads of leftover sugar. So like in Europe we use Play-Doh, you use gravity, the SG, so whatever the SG scale. But if the leftover gravity is quite big as well, you get that like super crazy cascading effect, which just looks insanely good.
Go for it, man.
Let's do it.
I've had this
Oh,
one.
that's big time coconut. Holy crap, that's like caramel as well, like sweet caramel.
brown sugar and coconut. Like I said, it's fairly simple in the idea behind it. It just
It just smells like a macaroon.
Yeah.
Coconut macaroon. Wow.
yeah.
And it's like natural coconut.
Yeah.
Like
toasted coconut.
Toasted coconut. It smells like pure. Cheers, guys. That is fucking delicious. That is so huge, though. Like completely mouth coating. What the heck? It's funny. I've never tried stouts from Trillium. That's pretty damn good. while the coconut just lingers. I'm still tasting like just coconut. It's just pulling coconut.
I think some of, like, over the past year and a half, people have really started to catch on to Trillium and our dark beers. I think we were for a long time thought of as like the hoppy beer, experts or most sought after style. But I think the stouts are quickly becoming some of our busiest days here. Some of our busiest releases are stouts. And it's really amazing. Even in the summer months, it's pretty cool. I guess we're doing things right.
Yeah, it's really good. Huge coconut. I'm also getting a vanilla, and it's like almost like coconut milk type flavor in there as well.
It's
huge
so
caramel as well, and like fudge.
And it's not cloyingly sweet. It's just so balanced. Huge roasty notes too.
And the perfect temperature right now. The mouthfeel is so rich. It's like
so
full
creamy.
on, super creamy.
Yeah, you just have to like move it around your mouth. You're like, it's like so sticky.
And it has a hint of like a roasty, slightly licoricey flavor on the aftertaste, which I got from the other one, the 52 as
that
well.
Was with the almond.
It reminds me of like when you use like dark muscovado sugar in Imperial stouts to get the ABV up there, because that has a leftover molasses content. It gives you a bit of that kind of like licorice molassesy flavor.
And even after all that said, it's
like,
surprisingly easy to drink.
Yeah,
that's what the problem is. It's too
fucked up.
It's too easy to drink that.
It leaves that sticky gloss in your lips as well. Like
yeah.
It's just so thick and rich. That's 2 thumbs up for me. That is fucking great. It tastes
outrageous.
Like this one. I'd say 175. Like this almost. I think it's one of the better like sour-ish funky beers that I ever.
It would be interesting to see how that beer ages. I think
it'll grow more sour over time.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the trading game, like I said before, both of those are available in bottles as well. Macaroon might be a little hard to get your hands on because it was a collaboration, but
so fun to take a sip of this and then the sour afterwards. It's just like your palate's like, whoa, that is like,
yeah, keeping it refreshed.
Yeah, very good.
Well, there's 2 more for you, folks. Straight from the man himself there.
Master of Puppets with Nick from Trillium, drinking Trillium beers at the Canton location. This is great. This is
dreams do come true, folks.
They do, man. Just work hard for them.
Yeah.
And eventually, one day, you'll go do your shit.
Do your shit, man.
This is one of the This is a must-visit place. So far, I'm very happy with taking the trip all the way to Canton.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is very, very awesome. I'm glad to see you guys. I hope everyone's doing really well.
Absolutely.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Continuing on our journey here.
Okay, guys, so that did it for the Ultimate Trillium Tour, pretty much. Holy crap, we tried so many great beers in there. In the end, I just had some stuff at the bar before they were closing, and even got some cans to buy to bring home. So, first of all, thanks to Nick, our driver today. He's driving me around and I'm drinking beer. Come on, that's great. Thanks so much, man. Dude, thanks so much for showing me around. This was like really the VIP tour. Come on, dude. That was amazing.
No one's even ever gotten to see up at the warehouse pretty much, so that was probably a once in a lifetime thing to do.
It was.
There was nobody up there. It was just us two.
It was perfect for filming.
Yeah, and the brewery was quiet. It was I think it was the perfect day for Peter to come and check out Trillium, so I'm very happy to be a part of that.
Yeah, I'm very glad you took me around, man. It's been amazing. So, even sipping Trillium or water from Trillium.
Yeah,
cups.
Proper cups.
Proper proper glassware. PGG, as Joe says. Just for water. But no, that was great. I urge you guys to come up and check Trillium's Canton location. Very great spot. I'm pretty sure it'd be much more packed on other days, right?
Absolutely. The weekdays, earlier in the week, is better to go if you don't want to wait. Obviously, you try to avoid any crazy releases, but the weekends are very busy. So if you can go early in the week, we're open 7 days a week in Canton and in Boston. But
awesome.
yeah, it's a wonderful place to go hang out with the patio.
Yeah, the patio is really nice.
So
yeah, definitely come down and hang if you're ever like traveling to Boston, in the Boston area. I mean, I just got an Uber down there,
yeah,
which is not too bad actually at all. That's the easiest way because there's no like public transportation really.
Yeah, if you're in Boston, if you're going to the Boston location, everyone tries to go there and drink, and there's just no room for that.
It's packed.
So it's only 20-25 minutes south of the city to come down to the Canton location. So if you guys are around at all, it is definitely worth it, and you'll have a great experience just like Peter just did. So.
Yeah. Thanks a ton for watching this video of visiting Trillium's Canton location, guys. It's been a great day. Definitely check them out. Brought a lot of stuff to bring back for the guys at home to try as well, so it's going to be great. I think they're going to be grateful. So cheers, guys, and thanks for watching this video of the Master of Hoppets on the road at Trillium Brewing Company's Canton location. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And cheers to Nick for being such a champ for showing me around.
Hell yeah.
And cheers and a glass of water and proper glassware. And see you guys in another On the Road video.